Welcome to SERGEY Speaks. Boy, does it feel good to be back. I mean, the last time I talked to you guys, you could just go to Wingstop, order some hot wings. And obviously now you can not. So to say that times have changed since the last time I made a YouTube video, that would be the biggest understatement of human history. We are literally in the middle of the world ending before our own very eyes. And I'd like to be able to say my standard, people are just not using common sense and they're just overblowing things. But I can't really say that in this situation. I mean, people are dying here. And that's not what we want. I would like to not do that. I'm following suit with my friend Kyodai Kino on YouTube. He uploaded a video, he's a good friend of mine, a restoration partner. He uploaded a video about Corona and how he's dealing with it, and I decided, I'd do the same thing. And I haven't made SERGEY Speaks in a while. I missed my last episode date. I'm very sorry about that, but more important things were on my mind at that point. If you guys want to go check out Kyodai Kino's video about it, he's a great guy, he's awesome. So things have definitely what you would call changed. So if you can't tell, we're not allowed to leave our houses. And depending on where you live, there might be tanks patrolling the street to make sure that you don't leave. Joe Rogan said it best. If there's ever a time for the New World Order to happen, it's right now. In my opinion, all this stuff going on is a blessing and a curse. It's a curse in that people are getting sick, and that's obviously not a good thing. You don't want that. We don't know what a cure is. People are taking fish poison and they're dying from it, and it's like, hey, let's not do that. But at the same time, I feel like I can't help but believe that this is going to make us change in a good way. And by us, I mean humanity, the whole world. Except maybe Africa. They're making Who Killed Captain Alex over there.
Will you marry me? I prefer men. What? No!
I think they've got bigger fish to fry than Corona. I would definitely like to believe that after this is all said and done, we're all gonna have a more focused effort on keeping ourselves healthy. I would hope so, because that's a big thing for me. I like to stay healthy, even though I may not look like it. I do. Now, to say that I have not been affected by this would not be true at all. You may or may not notice this on camera, but I have lost some weight. I've burned a little bit of fat these past few days. And I've been exercising probably less than I normally would on a weekly basis. The reason I'm losing weight is because there's nothing to eat. I'm just gonna be real. There's less food to consume. And while I was crazy before, wait, you hear that? Crazy before. I've been isolated in my own home for so long. I've started to make friends with the ants. I don't know if it's just my house or whatever this time of year. I set down a cup for 5 minutes, I pick it up, there's 12 ants in the cup. Now normally, if I see the ants, I'd be like, kill the ants. I've started to take a different approach. I'm like, hey, let's be nice to the ants. And it's gotten so far that I've befriended the ants. I have conversations with the ants. I'll pick up an ant and I'll be like, hey, how's your day? And it obviously doesn't respond to me. I feel the connection. They're talking to me. I feel like I've become one with ants. I've become part of them. I've adopted their culture. I think I'm losing my mind a little bit. Now, on the other hand, if you were to say,
SERGEY, your mind was gone long before that.
You would be quite correct. However, I don't think I was necessarily so far gone that I was talking to ants. Some people are just not getting it when it comes to what's going on. The other day, my dad asked me to fill up my car with gas. I had to remind him, Dad, no one is going anywhere, especially not me. Then you got people my sister was just oh, I'm gonna go and visit Chicago on vacation. I'm that's not the smartest idea I've ever heard in my life. There have been better plans made in the history of the US. There have been better plans made in the history of the world. All in all, the biggest thing I miss is just going to Wingstop. I used to go to Wingstop probably once a week, if not more. It's my favorite restaurant. I'm just gonna be real. It's my favorite restaurant ever. And I miss it so much. I get teary-eyed just, thinking about it. Now I'll tell you what I don't miss. The news being stupid about politics. That's what I don't miss. Now I can't make a video about what's going on in the world with Corona without giving like a huge like appreciation thank you. It's like everyone in the world who's like a teacher right now, who's like a doctor, a medical, person. That's the official term, by the way, a medical person. Like anyone who like works in those fields, like if you see them, like don't pat them on the back, like still like stay 6 feet apart, like tell them, hey, you're doing a great job. Like the teachers, I cannot imagine what it would be like to be a teacher right now. I mean, I'm in high school. I mean, that's pretty clear. I'm what you'd call a baby face. But I mean, all of my high school classes are now exclusively online. And while there is a lot of hiccups, a lot of rough patches in the road, it's clear that they're as new to this as we are. And you know what? They're doing really well considering like this is the first time that's ever happened. This is the first time they've ever had to go exclusively digital for teaching. And considering that, they're doing a great job. All the doctors, all the medical practitioners, nurses, people in hospitals, people in the government, they are all doing a tremendous job. I just need to thank them so much. Y'all know that even though I am Russian, America, my favorite country in the whole world, without doubt. If there's anything that like I'm seeing right now is America will rise to the occasion. They will rise to the occasion like no one else in the world. That being said, I know this wasn't the funniest episode of SERGEY Speaks in the world, but I mean, not everything has to be a Netflix comedy special. Jessica. I just hope that everyone who's watching this stay safe, stay healthy, wash your hands, drink tea, like do some kettlebells, whatever you gotta do. Stay fit, keep your immune system well. Like take a hot shower, do something to get your anti-inflammatory heat shock proteins going on. Do something to make sure that your health is still doing well. Anyway, I hope you guys liked watching the video. Hope you guys are staying safe. Let me know what your thoughts are on, everything going on these days. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you eventually. Another stomach growl.